Hi, I'm live, and the statement that I want to make today is that I've noticed the world being very heavy lately with the tragedy of George Floyd. So, what I want to talk about today is how I kind of prayed and meditated and asked for George Floyd to come through me in spirit and feel the feeling of what he feels right now as he's ascending higher to the other side. And he's in a spiritual higher vibrational frequency. So there's a higher vibrational frequency and there's a lower vibrational frequency. And the lower vibrational frequency puts you at war with other people. The higher vibrational frequency is loving and gentle and kind and does not try to harm anyone, or everyone tries to get along. And that's the higher and vibrational frequency. And the emotions of people are very level-headed on a higher vibrational plane where people don't get upset with emotions. How to be more Buddhist-like is really what our planet is trying to learn. So when I channeled George Floyd as a medium, and the only reason I did this was because I really was upset today because people were trying to say that if I said a statement like all lives matter instead of Black Lives Matter, that it is a right-wing something or other, which I didn't even know it was. So I just found that out today. But I really didn't mean it like that. I meant it innocently, because what I meant was that Black lives matter. But what's been going on in our country. So I tried to channel George Floyd is what I want to get to. And the higher being of his self came in. And this is what I feel like I heard him say. That he did not want violence and rioting to solve his death. It was wrongful, but it was the police officer who killed him. And what the rioting has really become was not about a police officer killing him anymore. What the rioting has become is about Black versus white, I believe. Now that's a powerful statement. But how to take yourself out of that spiritually is just to meditate. And I'm not trying to stir up any anger in people by saying all lives matter over here, but then I say Black lives matter over here, because yes, absolutely Black lives matter. And this has got to stop, because there are so many Blacks that have died in the hands of a law officer, and it's not right. It's not right at all. And he was crying out, but nobody was acknowledging him, listening to him when he couldn't breathe. So immediately what happens is you elevate them to a higher plane of existence. You morph out of your body. And that's what happened to George Floyd when he wasn't being honored and listened to and respected. So what's going on in our country is kind of the same thing as what happened to George. Is like, I can feel the heart chakra, my heart pinch off in blood flow to the heart when I think about how I try to be on this person's side, my side, defending myself, and realize that everyone is just exhausted and worn out today. And that is lower vibrational frequency. That people have not learned the lesson of what this is really trying to prove as far as what happened to George Floyd. Our society is again being separate. So all this stuff is really doing is separating races even more, separating whites, separating blacks. I look at people as people. I don't look at people as their skin color. I just like a person because I like them. And I think that George Floyd's spirit would not have wanted this to go this far, that people were innocent people's businesses are being burned on fire and, glass windows are being broken and everything. He would not want to retaliate this way by his death. But people are angry, yes, and they have a right to be angry. But how do we resolve anger inside of ourselves? Do we let other people control our emotions? Because that's what's going on here, is that the whole world is letting everything control their emotions. And to be kind of more Buddhist-like, I realized that I was letting some people control my emotions by just being able to speak up for myself about what happened and what I thought about the whole situations. And on a post on Facebook, I accidentally or whatever wrote all lives matter, meaning what I really meant by that was that yes, if anybody's killed wrongly and murdered by a police officer, their life matters too. And it might sound bad, it might sound ugly that I woke up today with, I just happen to be white, but I think that other people need to have that, of other races need to have that same attitude, that we, I'm a little tired today, so bear in mind I've been struggling with my higher self and lower self, but we need to take a step back and just be more Buddhist-like in this whole thing and analyze that we can't enter into lower vibrational frequencies. That's not good karma for our world and our society. It's like the karmic world of what, karma happens. Being not fully present in the moment and loving is, then we're going to get some karma back probably. So George Floyd is going to get his karma. He's going to get good karma. What we put out there with ourselves is either good karma or bad karma. George Floyd is going to get justice for what happened to him. That's what I mean to say. Okay, so I'm clairaudient, and I hear my spirit say totalitarian. What is totalitarian? I have to Google it. 1 sec. I'm going to surrey it. What is totalitarian? Because my spirit's always
Here's some information.
Political system in which the state holds total authority. Totalitarianism is a political system or a form of government that prohibits opposition parties, restricting individual opposition to the state and its claims and exercises an extremely high degree of control over public and private life. Aha. It is regarded as the most extreme and complete form of authoritarianism. It's totalitarian. That's what's going to happen to us in our society if we don't watch it and be careful. It's going to be a totalitarianism society. My spirits just told me that. So all this is doing is making us go into a political system or a form of government that prohibits opposition parties. It's going to be like an apartheid again. It's going to separate us even more, and it's going to restrict individuals' opposition to the state and its claims, and exercises an extremely high degree of control over public and private life. That's what's going to happen to us. We've already had that happen with the quarantine, where we didn't have the freedom to go out if we wanted to. We had to stay quarantined, right? And so now, because of these riots and because of George Floyd's death, there's going to be a totalitarianism government, I believe. That's what my spirits are talking about. Because why would they say that? I heard them in my ear. I had to Google it. You saw me for a fact have to Surrey because I didn't even know what it meant, because I'm not really that smart, but I do hear spirits talking to me, and they make me smart. So I've trained my mind to hear my higher self. Hi Andrew Larson, thanks for joining me. So if anybody wants to jump on here, I'm and ask me any questions, they can. They can ask me a question if they want to change the subject matter, that's fine. But really, I came on here to talk about a subject that was very dear to my heart about what's been going on in our society right now. I feel like just running away and going to an island by the sea with the beautiful turquoise waters and just starting over again, because I feel like this world is really changing, and I feel like, I want to be positive and uplifting. Yes, I am positive and uplifting most of the time. But again, today I go on Raw and I realize that I need to show and exploit myself here, as how twisted and turned the emotions can get in you when you see the world going through this stuff, and how it can carry into your friendships, everything. Law of attraction, it goes out into the universe and it comes back to you tenfold. And all of a sudden you got people blocking you from Facebook, and you got people this and that because you're having these extreme arguments. George Floyd spirit does not want that. I can guarantee you. He does not want that. Hi, Desi Copeland. Cap. What does that mean? Cap. What does this little button mean? Should I press it? It looks like the YouTube button to me. Anyway, so all I did was I tried to channel a message for you guys today that I know that when a person higher ascends into the spirit world, they really, what they say the most to me, because I'm a medium, is they say that we should not get so upset about other people and what they do to us. We have to get along with everybody and not take things so personally. Because this is what happens when we get upset and overheated and we take things too personally. Everybody's taken George's death so personally, like it's their own flesh and blood brother's death or something. They're experiencing it. I get it, but how we react is the problem. How we react is the solution. Some people are saying that the Boston Tea Party, that we reacted that way. Yeah, I can give your friend a reading. Can you guys wait for a minute while I say my spiel about the George Floyd thing, because this video is about channeling his spirit. So there's been a lot of arguments lately, and getting to the point back that I was going to say is, Buddha said that inner peace begins when you don't allow another person to control your emotions. Be like Buddha. And then Martin Luther King said, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. This is what's going on in our world right now, and it's going to change our world hugely. So be prepared, people, for a huge change. How do you get out of that change? How do you morph out of this cosmic consciousness of hate and anger that's going on in our world, and the fact that we might be going into a totalitarianism government that's going to affect us all? Is just be an enlightened being and meditate, because you will be protected if you're Buddhist like. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a great reading today, honestly, because I'm so upset today, but I can try. Danny Burke. So you're saying, hey Jane, it's Danny Andrews' friend. I'm really in a space where I'm trying to maintain my vibration to be up higher despite everything. I want to turn off the news, but it's hard when my husband puts the news on and I can't turn off the news, and so I end up watching it. And yeah, it doesn't affect our lives, but it really does. So George Floyd's death affected all of our lives. I can honestly say that because he was killed by a police officer, his death is going to affect all of our lives. You'll see in the future what's going to happen. I'm not saying this is a threat. I'm saying this is not what George Floyd would want for the world at all. So everybody's, all on their high horse about Black Lives Matter. I get that. I get they're very angry, the Black people. I totally am on their side. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just saying that I've noticed people trying to start arguments with each other lately and try to threaten still. Threaten even, me as a medium. And, I'm just trying to live my life, be happy, do my job, get along with everybody. And all of a sudden, because I make one statement that all lives matter, they say that I'm this and that, which I found out all lives matter is a right-wing supremacy thing, maybe. I'm not sure, but I didn't know because I'm just Pollyanna, maybe, brought up in a community that I didn't know, or I didn't know, that was a right-wing statement. So I was just being innocent and just saying all lives matter. Well, then I got attacked by it, sort of in a roundabout way on Facebook. So, they, there's the argument of white privilege, Black privilege, that Black people think that white people have white privilege. I hope I'm not coming off sounding racist at all, because I'm definitely not. I just feel that George Floyd was a thug who sold drugs. Our Black children. He abandoned his children and family for a whore. What was George doing with the counterfeit money in the store? Okay, I'll show that. That's fine. Who wrote that? Everybody has a right to their opinion. George was a child of the devil who never repented of his sin. Well, okay, that's not my statement. That's somebody wrote this in the sidelines, you guys. All I can say is the police officer who killed him, he murdered him. He did something wrong. So this is what this is about. It's not about George Floyd was a thug who sold drugs. I get it, okay? I get that. I totally get what you're saying. Now, is this an anonymous person that wrote that? That's fine. And, here's the thing, though. Are you going to go now and, because you know that, are you going to go throw bricks at buildings and break glasses of businesses because of this whole thing? Because really, this girl owned a cupcake business and she was all happy and just making her cupcakes, and now her whole place is trashed and she sunk all her money into it in the Cleveland area. And it just, that's the kind of thing that really is, to me, it's pointless. But some people are saying, no, we have to do this to show that Black Lives Matter and that they cannot be killed by police anymore. Okay, again, I am saying, I agree, Black Lives Matter. They should not be killed so much by police. But taking down other people, this is what George Floyd's spirit would not want, because he's higher elevated now. He's in the heavenly plane of existence. So he's in a higher vibration. And thugs are lower vibration. I get it, We should be about to kill these rioters. If not, Trump is going to bring in TNT military and kill these scums. It might happen. I have no clue what Trump is capable of having happen. So, that's why I would never go downtown right now. I just wouldn't enter. Why would I? Why would I want to join that lower vibrational frequency? Because people are trying to prove a point that Black Lives Matter, but this really, I don't feel is the way to do it. Do you? I mean, some people are actually defending it, though. People that I thought were normal. And to me, it's kind of insane. So I'm sorry I'm making a judgment here. I hope I'm not. But people are actually trying to defend going down and throwing bricks in other people's businesses because that's going to get even with the karmic effect of what happened to George Floyd. And because Black Lives Matter. So again, to me, it's just making I don't know. I got to really be careful what I say, but it's making the community look worse to me. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. There's a prayer. What we say, we put out there into the universe. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Thank you. I don't want anybody to get killed. I don't want to, that's lower vibrational frequency when you say something like that. So bricks are pretty heavy. Yeah, bricks are pretty heavy. And I saw a horse got killed too by some bricks. So the animals are innocent and now they're hurting animals because they threw a brick at a horse, a police that was riding a horse, a mounted policeman. And the horse got hurt. So again, it's so sad. Shanika says, this is so sad. No one's coming together. Shanika says. I mean, I don't know what kind of person he was, George. I didn't know him personally, and the whole world didn't know him personally. Only his family and his close friends knew him personally. So I'm not going to judge and say, oh, I know anything about his life at all, because could be possible rumors. Nobody has really proof of what that person was about. It's just that what he's proving, his dharma of his spirit or whatever is going on with George, you can bet that this man is very powerful now in the spirit world. So think about that. Think about when he ascends out of his physical body and into the higher realms, what has he become? Because he's higher ascended. Okay, and I get what you're saying about in Los Angeles, he's saying a business owner killed an Antifa subhuman scum for looting his business, can't blame the business owner. I don't want to get into lower vibrational things because what's going to happen is I'll get sucked into that wormhole of lower vibrational. So whoever is writing this stuff, you got to really be careful yourself. I just want to see you be okay. Okay? That's all. It keeps saying this message is held for review. I will put your messages on here. It's fine. I just don't want to get into an argument because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for saying that I'm channeling a spirit and I'm a medium. And there's things that I want to say. So Danny Burke is saying, can I connect with his grandmother? I can try, Danny. It's just that, okay, did she used to sing you a lullaby at night when you were young? Because I did hear a spirit come in and say lullaby. Let me know. And something about thumbnail. I don't know if you hurt yourself or something with your thumbnail, or you broke a nail or something, or a nail fell off. But they could be talking about, see, it's going to be all over the place, scattered today, I can tell, because of my energy, the way I feel today. Um, thumbnails, I believe, are the pictures that you use on YouTube of yourself. So maybe they're telling me to check that guy in his thumbnail, his picture. I can't see it, it's too small, but he doesn't have a name with himself, so I can't follow him or anything, so I don't know who he is. You had a hangnail yesterday, and she used to sing Rockabye Baby. Okay, so she is coming through. Okay, so that's your grandmother. She's here. Okay, so we're going to switch over from George Floyd and talking about his spirit because, I'm not claiming to have a conversation with George Floyd's spirit, but I'm trying to tell you all these things that I feel that his spirit has elevated into the heavens and taken up by God, and now his spirit is kind of just looking at and observing everything that's been going on, and he's like, wow, what did I do to affect the whole world like this in my lifetime? How would I be made into a elevated saint or something? Hangnail Saturday, am I right? Oh my God, you had a hangnail too? Oh, me too, Danny. That's funny. You both had one. Okay, so I want to talk to your grandmother more. Switching subjects, starting over, because I know people liked when I go live. And please subscribe to me if you can. For the person that, if you could tell me your name, I could tell you what they are, or what I could subscribe to you too. Sorry. Black Marine. I hope all those 4 officers get charged and the rioting stops. It's ridiculous. This isn't honoring George Floyd. Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make. But because I got so upset about it, when I posted a thing on Facebook saying all lives matter, I upset somebody else, and they just so happened to be Black. And see, that's not what I was trying to do, because I'm on their side too, and they don't realize that. So it's like we have to, that person has to do some more internal work on himself then, because he ended up blocking me in front of me. He's supposed to be spiritual elevated, but he has more work to do on himself because he got upset and emotionally and misunderstood me. And see, that's the thing. People are misunderstanding things and they're flying off the handle. How many times do we react? I was trained in Taekwondo not to react, to defend myself calmly. Just know the moves and calmly defend myself. It's too bad that maybe George Floyd didn't have some Taekwondo training, maybe a black belt. Maybe he would have been able to defend himself. I don't know, because that was a martial arts technique that was pressing on his jugular vein. He was not able to get up. Right, and that's what I'm talking about. We are all human. This is all about a human being killed by a law enforcement officer. This is not about really what skin color somebody is. But they're saying that it is. They're saying that there's more Blacks that are killed by police officers than whites. I don't know if that's true, really. There might be a lot of whites killed by police officers too. I don't know. I know that there could be, and maybe it's not in the news as much because people are going crazy, but I gotta really be careful what I say, because I'm on your side, all of you. I'm on your side. Black Lives Matter. I'm on everyone's side here, because I'm on George Floyd's side. Soid. Okay, Danny, getting back to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Did she leave a ring? Because I got a download of a ring. I don't know if your grandmother, like your mother, has her ring, or whoever's. Was this your father's mother or your mother's mother? Because I feel like she's showing me a ring. She definitely, and she shows me something about socks. Socks in the winter, or socks. I don't know. I don't know why she's showing me socks. I don't know if she used to knit socks for you or something. Okay, she left the ring to your mother and sister. Okay, yeah, because she was definitely showing me the ring. I get a C initial. Is that anybody? Like a Claire or Claudia or something like that? I don't know if that's somebody, but I hear that name coming through. And did you guys used to play solitaire together? Okay, he's saying my other grandmother gave me socks every Christmas. Oh, is she in spirit also? Because she could be coming through too. So I don't know if you used to play games together, like solitaire or something. But Connie, okay, so she showed me her C initial. Is that the grandmother that we're trying to connect with, that you wanted me to connect with? She says she loves you very much. She just want to let you know she loves you. She wants to let you know that she wants to come through in your dream time. She wants to visit you, and sometimes she does. And Connie, I see her in a bathrobe right now. And I don't know if she was sick at the end of her life or just, she liked to walk around in her bathrobe. I feel like her as being thin. She was attractive when she was younger, and she's, still was kind of fairly attractive. I feel she's showing me her spirit as short hair. Oh, you had a set of jumbo cards. That's cool. She's blatantly making me see a pink bathrobe for some reason, or I don't know if somebody has her bathrobe still. Yeah, she was very sick. And she's just making me see what do you mean by superficial? Oh, you are so superficial. Can you explain that? Your mousy? Your mousy? How do you say your name? Your mousy? Your mousy? Whatever. I'm doing the best I can. You try it, your mousy, to be a medium. That's all I can say. Channel a spirit if you want, if you're so good. Oh, I see. Okay. I was taking it the wrong way. Sorry. She was attractive compared to what? Okay. Well, I'm just trying to describe how I see the spirit to him. But she makes me see, I don't know if you were there with her, holding her hand at the end of her life, going through the transition. And I don't know, Danny. I'm still channeling Danny's grandmother here. She's saying thank you. Were you there with her? Or somebody was there with her, I feel like. And what else did she say to me? She said some things. I wanna see. I mean, I need to pierce it through the arrow and pinpoint accuracy like I did yesterday with him. Because yesterday his grandmother, or was it yesterday when I read for Andrew? His grandmother just immediately told me some really cool things about herself. So you saw her on her last week. Okay. So you already knew she was sick, though, and she knew she was dying. Yeah. Well, that was kind of for a reason, though, because I wanted to, I mean, I wanted to make this video about George Floyd. But it's good that I'm channeling other spirits because it kind of is showing other people that I am really a medium and that I can really channel spirits. And I'm really trying to channel George Floyd's spirit here because I feel that he wouldn't have wanted this violence. Right. His grandmother came through Andrew Larson and said she was a puppet master, and she immediately spoke through me and told me that. Did somebody have some china of hers? It's weird. This guy writes China, but that's not how I got that idea. But all of a sudden somebody said China to me. They downloaded China. Did you guys have some china of your grandmother's, Danny Burke? I don't know if somebody had some glass china plates or something. Oh my gosh. I think that also it's weird because in the news, I think that, okay, Joey's saying yes. Okay, so grandmother's doing a really good job in coming through for you, Joey. I think in the news, it's like all of a sudden we stopped hearing so much about the coronavirus, and now it's switched to the world violence going on because of the George Floyd passing and the murder of George Floyd by the police officer. I just think it's odd that, the way we got all our information about the coronavirus was because, oh, your grandmother collected China from out of the world. Well, okay, so do you understand synchronicities? Because this guy up here that wrote, I don't know who he is, but he wrote China in big letters up here. So, this is also how I'm teaching you a mediumship now, that spirits will put signs and things around you. So she put that China there. Lots of grandmas today, yes. So what was I going to say? I was saying something. No, I lost my train of thought. Oh, and she said not to worry about money too, because you're worried about money. Do you understand this message, Danny Burke? Can you guys put me on the right track about what I was saying? Does anybody remember what I was saying? Because I know it was something good. I lost my train of thought. That's okay. I'll go back in a little while. So, yeah. So all of you who recently just joined me, I'm talking about the spirit world. I'm channeling the spirit world. And I just thought it would be kind of cool to see if I could channel George Floyd's spirit, because I do channel spirits. And why I chose to channel George Floyd's spirit was because I really wanted a message from him to see if he approved what's going on in our society or he didn't approve. And I can honestly say that once somebody goes to the spirit world, they're in a higher plane of vibration. So he's not coming from a lower plane of vibration anymore. So what's going on in the world with the protesters, the rioters, the people that are shattering glass windows in people's businesses and things like that, that's all lower vibrational frequencies. So absolutely not. He does not approve of this, nor does the higher ascended masters. So, okay, good. I'm glad I answered your question, Joey, on your grandmother. Like I said, for all of you who just joined me, I'm a medium and I'm a psychic, excuse me. And when I channel the spirit world, they really do come through. He said something about a lifeline or something. Oh my God, Nuevo Mexico, 1912. Really? Wow. Okay, that's not going to get to me at all. And I'm actually not even going to put your comment on. It says I can either show or hide. Okay, why don't you go take your medicine, Ani? So, so anyway, that's usually what abusive men say to women when women are trying to speak their truth. So, and see, that's the thing. That's what's going on in our world right now. Exactly what Nuevo Mexico 1912 just showed me. I think I will put your comment on, because why not show the world what kind of abusive male you are? Glad we have a computer screen between the two of us. So any messages from my grandmother, he is saying, or grandpa. Andrew, I believe, and we were talking to your grandmother yesterday, correct? No, but I have a message for Nuevo Mexico 1912. Let's see if I can channel a message for him. So, I'm just gonna hear spirit here, because I meditate a lot and I pray a lot and I'm Buddhist-like and I eat the right diet. I don't drink any alcohol. I exercise. I take care of myself. I go for walks. I live in my little humble abode and I don't go out and hurt anybody at all. I'm kind to everyone. I might sound a little stern or aggressive today. That's because I'm on a computer screen and I don't have to talk to anybody really in person. I could just talk to you on here and write. And you write to me back. And you can abuse me all you want. That's fine. But Okay, so my spirit said you're taking crap from someone, Nuevo Mexico. You're upset yourself. So, meaning you are taking crap from someone yourself. So, it's like you're ready to explode in anger. I can feel you from a distance through the computer screen. Now he's saying, you're psychic. Should have known my comment was coming, psychic. I believe you eat only truth you have told. I'm out. Okay. Okay, good. Because I don't need you here, hon. I really don't need people like you here. Lower vibrational people. I'm not here to get in arguments with people. Really, I'm not. And he's saying, I believe you eat, meaning he's saying also he's trying to degrade me and say I'm fat. Okay. Well, maybe, or maybe I'm taking it that way. I don't know. But it's all law of attraction, how we feel. So what we put out there, we're going to get back immediately. Karmic. It's going to be a karmic effect. So if he goes around putting somebody down, guess what's going to happen to him when he walks out of his house today? Somebody's going to put him down, and so on and so on and so on, because that's the law of the universe. So if you find yourself getting in a lot of trouble, Nuevo Mexico, I would try to change your tone and try to listen to the heart of yourself for a while and really get into the heartbeat and meditate and things like that. It's like the Dalai Lama, he went into a lot of meditation to get to where things didn't affect him emotionally. Because really what people try to do is they try to dig deep and they try to, stick it to people and get to people. And when they can't get to people, that frustrates them. So, that's kind of like living with an abusive sociopathic narcissist. I'd be curious to know what sign you are, Nuevo Mexico, if you're still here. Are you a Gemini or a Virgo or a Sagittarius? If you're none of those, that's okay. But I just was curious because I just read something today online. So, yeah, I thought he was gone. Okay. Anyway, see how good I'm getting, though? I'm getting stronger. He didn't really ruffle my feathers too much. I mean, that was pretty mean what he said to me. He said that I need to take my medicine. He said, fucking bitch needs to take her medicine. Wow. Wow is wow. That's fun. I'll tell you. I'm having fun when I get threats like that. Love it. No, pharmaceutical drugs are very bad for you. So if you believe in pharmaceutical drugs to help people, like with a bipolar thing or whatever, it's really bad for you. So, I don't care. Yeah, I know he's trolling. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, well, that's the vibration that I've been putting out there today. There's mean men in the world, yes, and there's all kinds of mean men trying to put down women. And we're just trying to do our job. So, but I can understand because, people are mad because of the George Floyd thing. So people are really overheated right now. Very overheated. Okay. Any message from your grandpa? Shoes hurt, he said. Shoes hurt? I don't know if your shoes that you're wearing are hurting you right now. Are you having tight shoes? Or did he have something wrong with his foot, Andrew? Because maybe like tightened feet, like his shoes were hurting or something, or his feet, like he was diabetic or something. I'm not sure, but I am hearing that from your grandpa. Sorry. Oh, see, he only had one foot. Okay, so what he meant by that was he told me something about his feet that he was. I think that sometimes he would get like that pain that was still there, but the foot was gone. Did he ever talk about that? Because that's what he's trying to say. So I feel like he's trying to say that. Was his name William? Right, phantom limbs. Right, that's the word for it. Was his name William? Because I did hear a Bill or William. I don't know if that's somebody else, like one up higher, maybe his father or something. But he just said William to me. Um, or somebody's father said William. It could have even been Nuevo Mexico. He might have a William father. Too bad he left. Okay, so that was for you. Yep, William the Sixth. Okay. Yeah, so he used to talk about that all the time. Cool. See, the spirits are really talking good. Um, yeah, so, for so what's going on in our world is, it's like really evil out there right now. I'm not a part of it. The evil doesn't penetrate me. But people like Nuevo Mexico in 1912 that came on and says these mean things to people, says, I believe you eat. And then he said up higher, he said, stupid if you believe in this fucking bitch needs to take her medicine. People like that, that's the kind of evil that killed George Floyd. So just think about that. It's like you're trying to prove a point. You're trying to be right. You're trying to be an asshole. You're trying to degrade somebody else, me. You're trying not to honor me and respect me. What our world needs is we need to respect everyone in it. I respected Nuevo. Look, I was nice. I respected him. I put his comment on there. I could have not, and I didn't say anything mean to him either, did I? I don't think so. I think I was trying to defend myself. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to get to him in a minute, Andrew. I changed the title of the video. We'll keep getting trolls. No, I'm not going to change the title of the video because I wanted trolls to come on here. That's my intention, was to see what people had to say. After the end of the colonialism, Africa became paradise. But I'll take your point of view, Andrew. I really will. I might end up changing the video, but I just really want to talk about this because it's a subject dear to my heart. That's the only reason why, or I wouldn't be talking about this. When when a psychic medium thinks about something and they think about it all day and all day long and they can't stop thinking about it, it's because it's dear to my heart. So this George Floyd thing has been kind of dear to my heart because I see all the stuff going on downtown in Cleveland and it's bothering me. It's upsetting me. All the rioting and everything. Can you speak to departed loved ones? Yes, I can. That's what I do. I'm a medium. And I thank you for all the new people that are joining me here. I'm sorry you're upset. Createnitz. Thanks, hon. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just because I'm a medium doesn't mean I'm not going to get upset. Just because I claim to be a psychic doesn't mean that I don't have feelings, that I'm vulnerable. I expose my vulnerability every day on here, especially when I try to type in that I'm doing a video about George Floyd's spirit, because I know that I'm going to set myself up for vulnerability or failure. And I think that I can be pretty brave by doing that. And I'm just really little Janie, 5'1", and I don't have any way of defending myself, but I just let the spirits do the talking. So I am very empathic. So as soon as that one guy came up here that was trying to beat me up verbally on Facebook, and his name was Nuevo Mexico, maybe he could watch the replay. I felt his anger. I felt the surge come through me, my body, and he better be careful or he's going to have a health problem. He's scared. That's what my spirit said about him. He's scared. Lady Gaga is 5'2". I know she is. She's amazingly powerful too at only 5'2", isn't she? Amazingly powerful. So I'm only 5'1", like I said. So I think that was it from your grandpa. I think he did really good. He definitely told me, Andrew, that he loved you, and he told me to point that out. I don't know if he was in the military or the service before he passed too, because I did get a military connection. I remind you of Lady Gaga? Oh, wow. That's a nice compliment. I wish I was tiny like her, petite. She's small. Yeah, there are some things that are similar. She had fibromyalgia and she healed it, I think, and then I had it too. But I'm trying to heal it by eating a vegan raw foods diet because I have a certain metabolism that even if I eat foods that a normal people eat, I gain weight really fast now at the age I'm at. So, it's where he lost his foot. Okay. Okay. That's why he's talking about the military. Andrew, did you know George? No, I don't think Andrew knew George. Did you know George? Creating it? That'd be cool if somebody that came on that knew George on here. I could put that out there and manifest that right now, magically. Our thoughts are things, they carry vibrational frequency. If somebody that knew George wants to come on here, then we need to put it out there, all of us. And, because they could speak up for him, definitely. Because, for somebody to say negative things about George, that he was a thug and things like that, that's not right because you didn't know him. You didn't really know the truth. You only got your stuff from the media. I don't even know the truth. I just got my stuff from the media, but I saw the video. Yeah, they might. I mean, they saw the title. Some people, somebody might come on that knew George. So anyway, getting back to, I picked a relationship for the other person here. The Beats by Jay. Are you into music? The Beats by Jay? Your name sounds like you're into music. Excuse me, I get a relationship issue for you, like a love connection relationship that I feel like you could be struggling with right now. And I feel like all they said was just stay agreeable. That's what they said to tell you from spirit. Stay agreeable with the person you're in a relationship with. I am, but not professionally. Right, that's what I thought. I feel like you need to take it to the next level and get into music professionally because I feel like it's really important to you, obviously by your name, but they are telling me that you need to get into it professionally. The spirits, they talked to me. He was in World War I. That's cool, Andrew. Nice. Yeah, I think Grandpa did a really good job. Do you know who John is? Does somebody know a John? Because I hear maybe hearing a John in spirit. Okay, so your mother passed, Beats by? Okay. Okay, creating it knows a John. So you know a John in spirit creating it? Because he just came through. So he said alcohol, I believe. Oh, Beats by his name is Jonathan too. Okay. He said alcohol. I don't know if he used to drink a lot of alcohol. He said you had a lot of sorrow over his death, I believe. He is strong. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm reading two messages here. Create knit says, do knit. Do create knit. Okay, now this is for create knit. This is definitely her spirit, John. I think I don't know if he died of alcohol or liver failure, but he definitely had an alcohol issue, I believe. Is that true? Or maybe he's talking about somebody else drinking too much? Right, she agreed. She's saying, yes, it is. Okay. And did somebody read a poetry at the funeral or something? Or read scripture at his funeral? Or I don't know. Or do you write poetry? He's talking about poetry. And then I know somebody wanted their mother to come through. Okay, good. I'm glad that helped you. I didn't hear your mother yet. But is there a Mary? Okay, this is a special John. I see. Okay, so is a John alive or passed? Are they telling me about a deceased John or an alive John? Somebody came through and said they wanted a reading from their mother. Who was that again? I got to scroll up here. Oh, it's The Beats by Jay. Would you be able to connect to my mother? Okay. Okay, so Mary is your mom creating it. Okay, well whoever's talking about something, they're saying your mom's name is Mary. Okay, so I believe it's her then. The Beats by Jay, your mom just said her name to me. So, because I heard a spirit come in and said Mary to me. So, this is for Beats by Jay. Even though your mom is Mary creating it, no, it's not for you. This is what happens when double messages come through and there's a lot of people on here at once. It's like people go, oh no, that message is for me. It's a tug of war. But it definitely is a message for The Beats by Jay. So anyway, I'm glad all of you who joined me today. HomeTE.cc. Can you read my sister who passed? I'm going to try. Is there somebody named Cheryl or something like that? Cheryl, Sherry. I get a Cheryl or Sherry here. Nobody can take the Cheryl or Sherry. That's okay. I'm going to keep going. California. There's a California connection. Somebody's in California right now. Oh, she says, yeah, that's her name. Okay, wow. Okay. So she told me her name. That's your sister. Okay. So she is here, your sister, Cheryl, Sherry. She said something about a California. Oh, so she's telling me you live in California. Okay. That's where we live, she says. Okay. Let's see what else she can say. And she says something about your anger towards her. What in the crack? What does that mean? Oh, sorry. That was somebody else. Yes, says what in the crack. Oh my God. Got me a little confused. Okay, yeah, because she's telling me she's sorry that, she wants to let you know that don't be upset, like you're holding that anger and you're holding that guilt. You're holding the guilt that you were angry at her before she passed. Is that correct? Okay. Yeah, because I do feel like she was really into drugs or something, possibly. Was she into drugs? And she shows me a red car in particular when you said she used to steal cars. So I'm getting to, you gotta play back everything I said on this video because I just getting a little jumbled here. But okay, so that's why she's saying she's into drugs, meaning she's confirming on here home tech CC or whatever your name is. She sold drugs but never did them. Okay. She sends her love to you and she just wants you to forgive yourself mainly. I don't know why she wanted you to forgive yourself, but don't hold lower vibrational guilt that you were angry at her before she passed because she doesn't want you to be angry. She said something about a star. I don't know if you got a tattoo or something of a star. She's very proud of you that when you went to college, and that's what she's I don't know, it's weird. She said Ryan or Orion. Does that make sense? If not, it's something else. It might be about the planets right now. Oh, she has tattoos of stars on her butt. Okay, see, she's telling me about it. Is it like the cosmos, like Orion, or a certain type of star series? Like, what do I want to call it? Like the Milky Way galaxy or the She worked at a planetarium. Oh my God. Okay. Whoa, cool. Okay, so she's telling me about that. And you have stars on your tattoo butt. And she told me you had a tattoo on your butt. Or she told me you had a star. Okay, so that's cool. Yes, says, is this real? What the fuck? What in the fuck? Yeah, this is totally real, hon. Why wouldn't it be? What the fuck? Why would I sit here and say I'm a medium when I'm not? Oh, wow, that's where she would steal cars. Okay, I see. So she did a really good job in coming through. Yeah, for all of you who just newly joined me, I was talking about George Floyd and trying to channel his spirit. Obviously, if you do the replay on the video, you'll see that I was channeling a lot of people's spirits. Kind of just, the spirits came through and wanted to prove myself as a medium, but they really just wanted to come through and talk through me because that's what they do. And I have a lot of opinionated people on here. I have a lot of skeptics that I've seen kind of try to slam me and stuff and swear and things like that. That's okay. I forgive you. I love you all. So I've been working as a medium for 17 years now as a psychic, and I can honestly say that I feel like when we go through things, we get stronger. That's all I can say. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So everybody I know here, home, whatever, however I pronounce your name. What's your real name? Home, Tecc. I gotta tell you your real name because I gotta say your real name because she's just saying, like what happened to you, it didn't kill you, made you stronger. She shows me a bicycle too. I don't know why, but she shows me a bicycle. Did you used to ride bicycles together or something like that? Did you get along good when you were younger? Because she said Bruce. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Bruce. Okay. Thank you, Bruce. I'm sorry for the loss of your sister, hon. I really am sorry. Okay. Okay, so she collected bicycles, so that's her spirit confirming that she's still talking to me and that she collected bicycles. Okay. She had 42 when she passed. Wow. She had that many bicycles. Wow. No wonder she was showing me a bicycle. So yeah, she was showing me visions of bicycles. For all of you who recently joined me, when you watch the video over again, you'll see that I channeled a message from George. I don't want to get anybody angry that I wasn't trying to take advantage of George Floyd's spirit at all, or George Floyd's passing at all. I was really trying from the bottom of my heart to get one with this myself because I was upset too about his death. And I might have said some radical things at the beginning of the reading saying, Black Lives Matter, but also all lives matter. And then I found out that that's a terrible thing to say because they say it's a right-wing something or other, maybe right-wing supremacy or something like that. I don't know. But I didn't know that at all because I'm just a Pollyanna and I don't know too much about politics. I don't like politics. So that was my statement and my powerful opinion at the beginning of the reading. How does she know I am getting married? Does she know I'm getting married? Yeah, and she shows me something about yellow. Is there something yellow you're going to wear in your wedding? She absolutely knows you're getting married. Confirm if there's something yellow because that was her spirit telling me how much she liked it. She's happy for you. Okay, her bikes were yellow. I see. Okay, so it's not something you were going to wear in the wedding or something. But she would like you to acknowledge her in some way. And it was her favorite color. Okay, so that's why she's telling me yellow. So yeah, she really, really is happy that you're getting married. And I do feel like it's going to be good. It's going to be a really good marriage for you. Okay? So I hope I helped you. maybe you could even wear like a yellow carnation in your tuxedo or something, but I don't know, because the person you're marrying probably wants to pick the color. But due to that it was your sister's favorite color, you could acknowledge her somehow in the marriage. Oh wow, you're gonna wear a yellow tux for sure? Is this something? Okay, that's cool. I love it. Do you have tattoos also on your arm? I see tattoos on the arm. Um, okay, so I have channeled for quite a long time. He's saying, yeah, he has tattoos on his arm. The spirits did really good today. I would like to thank all the spirits. I can pull a card for somebody if they want. Oh, you have the stars on your arm. Wow. Are you the same one that said you have stars on your butt? But you have stars all over your body. No wonder she said stars, your sister. And I have a tiger's eye necklace on today. See it? And the message from the tiger's eye is that this is the stone, is that I'm an excellent friend to the facilitator, teacher, and speaker, since I engage all channels of communication and combine your inner wisdom with learned expertise and complete confidence. So this is helping me a lot today. So, it's even helping me channel the spirits really good. So go out and get a tiger stone ring or something, you guys. I establish any easy exchange of ideas and exploration of beliefs while encouraging astute understanding with empathetic awareness, especially when working with groups. So I'm working with a group of you. And Joey is asking, just a question, what would you say about past loved ones appearing in dreams? That is a really good question. Loved ones do appear in dreams, and the reason why they do is because they like to come through and astral travel and meet you halfway into your dream time. So you're actually astral traveling to them too in their plane of existence. So you're doing an astral travel to them. And you're doing work with them in the dream world too. So you're not doing work with them physically on the earth plane anymore, but you're able to do work with them in the dream. So yes, they absolutely come into your dream a lot when people pass. I'm glad you have good memories of your sister. We would go out and buy a bike and get a tattoo. I'm glad her name came through and everything. If you guys watch the replay of this movie, you'll be blown away by the spirits and how good they talked through me today. I thank the spirits for talking so good with me today. I'm getting a little tired now. I've had a very emotional day. Sorry if I didn't get to answer everybody's question. CreateNet, I'm going to have to, can you please watch for my videos next time? I think I did say something for you. And I'll come in and I'll be sure to give you some messages. If you guys want to get the bonus reading from me today, you can get a bonus reading. Just send me your email. My email is ladybutterfly1059@yahoo.com. So LADYBUTTERFLY1059@yahoo.com, and I'll do a bonus reading for you. So objects of things I should look for. Okay. You mean from the spirit? I would. They like to leave pennies. They like to leave pennies a lot. So I'm sorry I didn't get. I'm starting to get a really bad headache for some reason. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you, and bye.